Hey YouTube squad, Riz here once again, and today we're going to be going over the top 3 traits of a bad trader. So trait number 1 is a lack of knowledge. So a lot of people come into this industry now with a lack of knowledge, right? They're seeing people online on social media, they're seeing gurus and forex signals, for example, and they're just trading. They think that it's almost like gambling, really, and it is gambling without knowledge. So what can you do to change that? Then of course, gaining the right knowledge. Now there are many sources out there. Obviously there's many free resources out there, including my channel, including Cal's channel, for example. There's so many resources out there for you to get started, get your knowledge up, understand concepts much better. And then of course, really going into paid education or mentorship. I can't express enough, if you expect to be successful as a trader or in any endeavor, for example, without proper guidance, without a proper strategy, you can't expect to excel and grow and learn to be a better trader sooner rather than later. Of course, you can spend time and learning from mistakes and developing your mind, but it will take years upon years and losses upon losses that aren't as necessary when you have the proper knowledge. Now, number 2 is having no plan and no edge to work with, not doing the work essentially, which means actually testing that knowledge, testing that strategy that you've learned, so that you can learn about the strike rate, learn about the hit markers, the risk to reward and average risk to reward that you can achieve. Many people don't put in the work. What they will do, and we've seen this many times. I've been a mentor now for 3 years, and I've seen this for over hundreds of traders that I've come across and interacted with. It's a very common occurrence where they will learn a strategy, no matter how good the strategy even is, they still won't put in the work to get the data, test the strategy, form an edge and a repeatable process around a strategy, and then allow themselves to see a sample size large enough, I would say at least 3 months or at least 100 trades plus, to then be able to justify having a particular profitable edge in the market. And then obviously number 3 of one of the bad traits of a bad trader is the discipline then. And this is the harder one. This is the one that majority of people struggle with and find that their barrier is not having the discipline to then take that knowledge, build that edge, and then the discipline to trade only that edge that they've tested. Because that's what separates, at the end of it all, is the mindset, right? It's the psychology that we hear about. But it all boils down to discipline. Can you do what is necessary day in, day out, trade after trade, treating it for what it is, and each trade is a unique opportunity. But it's that edge and that discipline to follow that edge that makes you a profitable trader and takes you from being a bad trader to a good trader. And it just very simply though, discipline isn't a destination. It's not like, well, one day I will be disciplined and that's it. No, discipline is something you have to live with day in, day out. So even if you get yourself to that good trader position because of discipline, as soon as you decide not to be disciplined, you're going straight back to that bad trader pool of the majority, if you will. So really think about what can you do around discipline, and I will do future videos in regards to how you can build your discipline up, what different things you can add to your routines. Of course, I go over this many times over on my Instagram. As I said, I'm very active over there, and I make short videos there to really help you with things like routine. I did a whole growth series which is currently ongoing, so go check that out for sure at riz.viper. But hopefully this video has given you a little insight into the 3 key aspects of a bad trader. Now, when I say bad trader, that doesn't mean if you're in that area right now that you necessarily will always be a bad trader. Not at all. I've given you the tips and the tricks to take yourself from that position and put yourself in that top 1%. And that is exactly what we do at the Vipers as well. And that's what we primarily focus on. What will get you in that top 1%, right? Focus, tunnel vision. Look at and reflect on what I've talked about today and see what changes you can make. But as I said, if you liked this video and you enjoyed this video, give it a subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a lot of quality content moving forward. I'll catch you on the next one, YouTube squad.